upstate New York here in late December, but we've got football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Allen going to go to the air right away. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Alabama. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
He's brought down about 42.
The completion on first didn't get much. And the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
8 of 9.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
18-yard line.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
3rd down.
To the air, Allen. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, shot. Right.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. he gets this one up to about the 23. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
They'll run on first down. McClendon. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Fields. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Look at this defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. It's caught by Sanders. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21.
It's a gain.
They give him 14 yards that time, and a fresh shut it down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
Now Fields. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about...
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Keon Coleman, 65 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Chiefs 7.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And a 6 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Fields changing the play.
Third down and 6.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. There he goes, left side. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And his guys are going to have a first and goal down at the 3-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Chiefs 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second down and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? Push your head. Push your head.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now Fields going to run, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him to first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Come on, son. Hey, Ken. Hurry up.
Fields now to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Now a second and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Mathis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards. And it's third down.
You got a mini. Hey, Ken.
From the gun on third down, Fields. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On first down, Dobbs. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Medina. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Medina. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chiefs 7.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have to the right side and intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Allen going to run with it. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash. Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
There's another example of playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
319! 5 boys.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go,
Now it's Fields. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Give him 9 there. For the first down completion.